You've got your camera, you've got your topic, you hit record and blank. You freeze, you forget everything you want to say, or the words just don't come out right. Even worse, you might sound like a robot reading a shopping list. Does that sound familiar? Well, you're not alone, and today I'm going to help you fix that. So you want to get better at talking to the camera. Maybe you've tried it a few times and it felt really awkward, or you just completely forgot what you wanted to say and you just thought, this really isn't for me. Well, let me tell you, I've been there too, and so have thousands of other creators. Talking to the camera at first can feel really intimidating and weird. But here's the good news. Talking to the camera absolutely is a skill that you can learn. And hopefully by the end of this video, you'll have the practical tools you need to make talking to the camera feel effortless. So you might be thinking, well, can't I just do voiceovers? And well, of course you can, it's your channel, it's YouTube, do whatever you like. But if you look at the really big content creators, you'll notice that they nearly always talk to the camera. And they do it for a specific reason, and that's because it creates a personal connection. It's what helps the audience feel like they know you, like they're listening to an old friend. And it's that human connection that's really powerful. It can really help to grow your channel. So that's why learning how to talk to the camera is really worth the effort. So let's jump into the most important point first. And this sounds really simple, but don't just talk at the camera, talk to someone like you're having a video call. Treat the camera almost like it's a human being and it will make a massive difference. You could try putting a picture or a sticker of a smiley face next to the lens to remind you to connect on a personal level. You could imagine the camera as a personal friend or a particular subscriber. You want your audience to feel like you're talking directly to them, like you're having a private chat. And this mindset will make it easier to be more natural and authentic and relaxed. So why is talking to the camera so difficult? Well, let's be honest, you're talking to a lifeless object, just a lump of metal and plastic. It's not like having a real conversation. You're getting absolutely no feedback. There's no nods and ums and ahs. It's just silence. Your brain feels like you're on a job interview, or even worse, giving a speech at school. Yet when you watch your favourite YouTubers, they look so relaxed and calm and like they're talking straight at you. And that is what we're aiming for. A lot of new content creators wait until they feel ready and feel like everything has to be flawless and done in one take. But here's the truth, it doesn't. You'll mess up and you'll forget your lines and you'll say and ah and you'll trip up. And that's all perfectly normal. Don't fear mistakes. Mistakes are what makes you human. And sometimes it's not until the fourth or fifth take when you actually nail it and you get it right, and you might put something in there that you hadn't scripted at all. And it just feels right and you think, do you know what, that's the one I want to put out there. So just put off trying to feel ready and making sure that everything's perfect, because most of the time you'll never feel ready and most takes aren't perfect. You just have to hit record and just start talking and do it anyway. Just look at any Hollywood movie and type in bloopers and you'll see that actors that are paid millions of pounds to learn lines forget and mess up. It's all just perfectly normal. And if you do stumble and mess up, then you have a few options. You can just laugh it off and carry on going. You can edit it out later on. Or you can pause, relax, reset and just go again. Sometimes those mistakes can lead to a better, more natural delivery. So let go of perfection and focus on progress and connection. Your audience actually wants to see that you're human. You can always leave in the occasional blooper. And practice changes everything. It sounds obvious, but the more you do it, the easier it becomes. So set up your camera, hit record and just start talking. Don't worry about what you sound like or what you're going to talk about. You could talk about a TV show or your favourite meal or just how your day went. The idea is to get comfortable talking with the camera watching you. Like you're having a conversation with a friend, not giving a speech. Try and do this for 5 to 10 minutes every day and it will help to train your brain to relax. And the goal isn't to be perfect. The footage doesn't matter, but the reps do. It's like a gym workout for your voice and your brain. Do this for 5 to 10 minutes for 30 days and you'll soon see your level of confidence really skyrocket. And learn from yourself. Watch your footage back and ask, do I look relaxed? Am I rambling? Is my energy too low or am I too stiff? Or is my energy too high? Don't be your harshest critic, but be your best coach. Pick out negatives and positives and try and work on improving one thing each time. If you're not a natural speaker, then you can try this. Write bullet points and have them on a piece of paper or on your mobile phone nearby. Some people like to write entire scripts, but don't put pressure on yourself to memorise the entire thing. Break it down into bite-sized chunks that you can film separately and then edit together later on. You can pause, rephrase and redo entire sections, and this might actually help improve your delivery. And remember, jump cuts are totally fine on YouTube, and doing it this way means you don't have to do everything in one perfect take. If you don't feel ready to jump straight into your script, then try just talking freestyle to the camera for a few minutes. Do a few throwaway takes where you do tongue twisters or talk nonsense. You can even sing if it helps. Stretch your face, warm up your voice. It really helps you to loosen up and relax before you start filming your main content. You'll want to bring energy and inflection into your videos. Flat, monotone delivery is a real viewer killer, but don't be too overdramatic. Just let your tone rise and fall. Imagine you're explaining something really exciting to a friend. And just be aware that your energy might seem lower on camera. So sit or stand tall and just project a little bit more than would feel normal. You can try recording two versions of your video. One at your normal level and another with about 20% more energy. And when you watch them back, you'll probably prefer the second one. And this next tip was a real game changer for me, and that is breaking the video down into smaller segments and recording in chunks. What I tend to do is record a point, stop, and then record the next point. And for me, that makes editing the video much easier and makes the delivery feel more relaxed. And you've got to remember that most YouTubers don't record everything in one go. And you can also use those opportunities to change the camera angle or change the background if you want to add some more visual variety to your videos. And now we get to things to keep in mind when you're filming or writing your script. Respect your viewers' time. Remember, if someone has clicked on your video, then they want you to deliver on that promise. Try not to go off on unrelated tangents. Stay focused on your subject and make your content relevant. Deliver on the promise of your thumbnail and title. Every minute should offer value, personality or momentum. And ask yourself, if I were watching this, would I stay to the end? Also, check your own pacing. Are you spending too long on one point? Add humour carefully into your videos. Humour can be a great tool for audience engagement, but only if it fits your style and fits the topic of your video. Be mindful of your audience and avoid jokes that can easily offend or alienate viewers. If you think something is a little bit too close to the mark or a bit too risque, then either don't say it or edit it out later on. It's better to be cautious than to lose a potential subscriber. Don't alienate your viewers with jargon. If you're going to use acronyms, then don't assume that all of your audience know what they mean. Take a minute to explain each one. Now, you might have to do this in all of your videos, so it may feel repetitive, but for a new viewer, it is time well spent. So there you have it. Talking to the camera is not as scary as it first seemed, especially if you practice regularly and get comfortable. And that's the truth of it. Practice regularly, even off script. Film in small chunks. Use bullet points to keep yourself focused, or even a script. Be human, be yourself, and try and improve one thing with each video. So here's my challenge to you. Film yourself for 5 to 10 minutes every day for the next 30 days. You can just talk about anything and you don't need to post it. Just try and feel more confident and comfortable talking to the camera. If you found this video useful, then please give it a like and consider subscribing. It really helps the channel. Let me know in the comments below what's the hardest thing for you when it comes to talking to the camera and how have you overcome it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.